Hey guys, JPMX21 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Top 10. This is not going to be a Top 10, this is going to be a Top 5. And this is going to be a top 5 of my favorite Elite Four members. Last week we covered my top 10 favorite gym leaders. This week we're covering my top 5 favorite Elite Four members. And next week we're going to do the top 5 of my favorite champions. So guys, make sure you remember it's totally opinionated, and as long as you respect my opinion, I will respect yours. And feel free to leave in the comment section down below what is your top 5, or even if you want to make it into a top 10. I don't make it into a top 10 because there aren't that many Elite Four members. And if you just want to include your favorite one, feel free to do that. And so without any further ado, let's get into this. Starting today's countdown at the number 5 spot, we have the Dark type Elite Four member from the Unova region, Grimsley. And Grimsley is on this list just because of his team. I like his personality as well. I like his chamber. It's very, very cool. I like both in Black and White and Black and White 2. I think in Black and White 2 just looks so badass. I love it. And he's kind of the dark type that I could have imagined because of suit and tie and all that stuff. But I love his team. His team has one of my 4 favorite dark types from Unova. He has a Scrafty. I love Scrafty. He has a Crocodile. What is probably my favorite ground type and one of my favorite dark types as well. He has a Liepard and a Bisharp. And about Liepard, I don't really like Liepard. I don't hate it. It's just, for me, it's just kind of there. And Bisharp, that Bisharp is amazing. If you're trying to lower his stats, he's gonna raise it by Defiant. But I love his team. It's very, very cool. And in the rematch, he has, of course, an Absol. Of course, of course. In the rematch, he has an Absol, of course. I think in the challenge mode in Black and White 2, he has a. I think he has an Absol in challenge mode in the first time you face it. So there's one of the reasons why I love Grimsley. He has my favorite Pokemon. So Grimsley, I like Grimsley. I like his personality. I never seen it in the anime. He never appeared in the anime, but he's cool. I like his personality. I like that he has a suit and tie. He has suit and tie, all that stuff. So Grimsley is number 5 this week. So in the number 4 spot, we have the Ghost type Elite Four member from the Hoenn region, Phoebe. And the thing, Phoebe is probably, in terms of Elite Four fan favorites, Phoebe's just kind of there. But I love Phoebe. I love what they did to her in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I love her redesign. I know she didn't change that much, but she has she looks younger, and I love her redesign. I completely fall in love with her redesign. But I love her team, and the fact that I love how they make her. They make Hoenn it's more like a combination of a Y and Australia, and they make Phoebe like an Hawaiian ghost type user. That's amazing. That's amazing. And the fact that she's from the Elite Four, that's amazing. And I love her team, especially Bayonet. And she has Dusclops and Sableye. I know that in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire she's gonna have a Dusknoir, and it's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So I know a thing about Phoebe in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire that she's going to have, and I'm really, really happy about it. But I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but you probably already know, and if you don't know, that's good for you. You don't want to get spoiled, but I love what they are doing to the Elite Four members of Hoenn. If you guys haven't checked that out, if you don't want any spoilers, go check that out. But we're not talking about any updates and anything. We're talking about Phoebe, and I love Phoebe's design and team. So Phoebe is number 4 this week. So in the number 3 spot, we have the Fire type Elite Four member from the Sinnoh region, Flint. And I told you guys in the last top 10, it was the top 10 of my favorite gym leaders, that I thought Volkner and Flint were brothers. I thought Volkner and Flint were brothers, and I thought they are amazing. They are the best group ever. And when I was a kid, I thought that Flint and Volkner were brothers. They were not similar at all. I don't know why I thought that, but in Platinum you battle them in the Battle Frontier, something like that. And I thought, okay, they're brothers, they're battling each side, they're brothers, but no, I think they're childhood friends. But I like Flint. I don't like his team in Diamond and Pearl because he only has an Infernib and a Rapidash in terms of fire types, and then he has a Drift Blim. What's the other one? I don't remember. I remember he has a Drift Blim, but in Platinum they changed it all, and they put in a Houndoom, an Infernape, Rapidash, Flareon, and what was the other one? I'm not remembering what was the other one, but I don't remember what was the other one. So, but I love his style, pretty much like Marlon from last week. I love his style, I love his personality, and that's the main reasons why Flint is on this list. So Flint is number 3 this week. So in the number 2 spot, we have the original master of the Elite Four. We have Lance. And Lance was just a little bit from making it into the number 1 spot, but he didn't make it because of one Elite Four member that you're going to see next. But I love Lance. I love Lance's team. The thing I like more about Lance is you face every single type in the game. You face how many types there were in Generation 1? 15? Yeah, 15. You face 14 types, but you never thought of the Dragon type. And Lance appears with 2 Dragonaires and a Dragonite, and you're pretty much done. You don't know what to do. And at least if you have Ice Beam, you're pretty much you're good. You're good for Lance, but if you have something other than that, you're in trouble. I think you're in trouble because the Dragonair, one of the Dragonairs are there to Wrap, and Wrap is broken in Generation 1, and the other one is going to Thunder Wave. And the Dragonite is just going to clean up the mess that the other people done. And then he has Aerodactyl. I don't know why he has Aerodactyl, but and a Gyarados, which should have been a Dragon type from the beginning. But let's not even talk about Lance's Gyarados. But I love his team. I love his personality. Lance is Lance. Lance will always be Lance. So Lance is number 2 this week. So in the number 1 spot, my favorite Elite Four member is Karen. And Karen is on this list because I love her team, but the one thing I love about Karen is when you face her, against her dark types, and dark types are my second favorite type. And you face Karen, you face everything about her, and then you beat her, and what she says: strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers you should try to win with their love best, with the Pokemon they love best. And that's one of the things I love about Pokemon. For example, I don't love Dragonite because Dragonite is OU. I love Dragonite because I like to use it, and it was always one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. The same thing about Absol. Absol is my favorite Pokemon. I know Absol is not the best Pokemon in the world. He's very frail, but I love to use it. I love to use Absol. Absol never disappointed me, and that's the thing Karen lets you think about. And I got completely, when I first read her dialogue, I was like, yo, she really thinks about this. And I love her team. She has a Murkrow, Houndoom, I think she has a Gengar, yeah, and a Vileplume, because there aren't that many Dark types, and Umbreon as well. But in the rematch, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, she has an Absol and a Weavile, and that's probably my two favorite Dark types, and I just love Karen. So Karen is #1 this week. So guys, this was the top 5 of my favorite Elite Four members. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, because I really appreciate if you guys do that. And make sure you leave in the comment section down below what is your top 5. What is your top 5 of your favorite Elite Four members? You can make it into a top 10, or you can only include your favorite Elite Four member. So when it comes to next week, we're gonna do the top 5 of my favorite champions. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next time.